The National Police Commission has filed administrative charges against 12 police officers implicated in the disappearance of several cockfighting enthusiasts.
Joining us to explain this development is Napolo Commissioner Rafael Calinisan. Sir, thank you for joining us.
Yes, good morning.
All right, sir, based sa huling report, no, what led Napolo po to determine yung probable cause against yung, these 12 officers?
Siguro let me put it in proper perspective. The Inspection, Monitoring, and Investigation Service of the Napolcom was the one which filed the formal charge against all of these policemen with the Legal Affairs Service of the National Police Commission. Kumbaga, yung mga investigador natin, yun ang nag-file ng kaso laban sa mga police dun sa ating legal service. And it will now be heard. There will be summary hearing officers. The respondents here, the 12 policemen, will be ordered to respond, and hearings will then be conducted.
If found po guilty sa mga crimes na charge against them, ano po ang magiging parusa sa officers na ito or officials na ito?
The minimum penalty could be suspension, the middle penalty could be demotion, and the highest penalty that is available is dismissal from the police service, and of course, forfeiture of all benefits.
I was wondering, perhaps can you enlighten us po, sir, doon po sa naging basis ng pag-file po ng kaso dito sa involved na police officers, yung basis po ba nito ay solely based doon sa testimony na binigay po ng whistleblower na si Julie Patidongan?
After going through the formal charge, it appears not to be. It's not solely based on the affidavit of Patidongan. The EMIS apparently reached its evaluation based on the totality of the evidence, the complaint of Patidongan, the complaint of other witnesses attached to the complaint of Patidongan, and other available evidence gathered during our investigation.
Perhaps can you also give us the details po, no? Doon po dun sa sinasabi yung other details nung basis ng merits ng kanilang kaso. Sino po yung other witnesses na yun, if you can tell that to us, and ano pong documents yung or evidence that you were telling us earlier?
Hingi siguro ng konting dispensa sa inyo doon because I'm in a very, very unique position.
I understand,
Executive Officer of the National Police Commission and Commissioner. And that means I will be one of those who will decide this case. But I understand also the need of the Filipino people to be informed on this matter and your rights as journalists, of course, to propound questions. So hingi ako ng konting dispensa, so I'm trying my best to answer your questions. I cannot divulge exactly all the evidence here. I can also divulge my opinion. I'm just trying to provide as much information as possible to you so that the Filipino people is informed.
Okay, so para ma-clear lang at matanggal po yung mga chismis at haka-haka online and among other people, ano po ang specific charges against these 12 officers? Were they engaged in the actual murder of these sabungeros, or were they just merely dumped the bodies?
So let me put it in this fashion. The charges are grave misconduct and conduct unbecoming of a police officer. Sabi dun sa complete affidavit ni Totoy, merong pagdukot at merong mga pinatay. That fact remains to be seen. We will cross the bridge when we get there. We have asked the respondents to answer. The summary hearing officers will look into this case. And of course, eventually, it will reach my desk and we will deliberate it with the National Police Commission and Bank.
Para ma-educate lang kami ng konti, sir, no? If ever may criminal liability to mga police officials na ito, sa iba po dapat ang magkakaso or sa ibang venue dapat kasuhan sila, hindi po sa inyo?
Yes and no. Of course, the lead agency ang talagang in charge sa criminal cases ay ang Department of Justice. So sila talaga nagpa-file ng mga kasos, kanila yung mga prosecutors, and that is really their mandate. Ang mandate talaga ng Napolcom is the admin aspect of the case. Ito yung fitness of a person to be a policeman. Pero does not mean that the NAPOLCOM cannot file cases. In fact, in the past, we have also filed criminal cases. Matatandaan natin dun sa 990 kilos of shabu,
Yeah.
the NAPOLCOM is the one which filed the criminal cases against the erring policemen there. So, yun, depende talaga. So kung sabihin ng DOJ, ito na yun, airtight naman na ginagawa na kaso ng DOJ, then that's it. Kung meron kailangan pang mga ebidensya at di makita pa kami at sabihan kami ng DOJ na ito pa, better i-file nyo na to, we will not hesitate to file additional criminal charges.
Pero does it mean po, yung ibang, if I'm not mistaken, may iba po kasi nga officers na retired na na-involve, no? Allegedly. Ibig sabihin po nun, hindi nyo na po sila mahahabol on your side.
As far as the admin case is concerned, pero we repeat, the investigation covers everything and everyone. Kung may nakakagip kaming mga iba-ibang tao dito, so tuloy-tuloy lang, hindi naman pwedeng, hindi namin papansinin itong aspect ng kasong ito because hindi siya police. Nakakagip siya eh. So, we have to see the whole story in its totality. Hindi po pwedeng pitchy-pitchy ang pag-iimbestiga. We have to understand the relationships of everyone here. So, we are still involving everyone in our investigation.
But I was wondering, just to follow up lang po, sir, kung meron pa po ba tayo nakikita possible expansion po ng involvement ng mga police officers outside of this 12 na pinag-uusapan po natin?
Meron talaga. At ito ay ongoing. So we are not limited to the 12. In fact, we are also investigating other policemen who might be involved. Kita na namin yung mga fingerprints ng ibang mga police dito, not literally but figuratively. So we're trying to look and weigh the evidence as against these other people.
Right.
And parang it was also out in the reports daw that there was some sort of pressure or offer sa opisina po ng, I think it was NAPOLCOM, to drop this case. Is that true, sir? And if so, are you also taking a look at these groups who are supposedly making the offer?
Una, sa akin directed yung offer.
Okay.
Sa akin directed yung pakiusap to do something. And I've been very clear and candid. Wala na akong ibang sasabihin na diretso, kundi wag nyo nang subukan.
Okay.
Hindi po tayo nababayaran. So, ganoon po kasimple. There were 2 attempts. One is a sabong bossing who approached a person very, very close to me. And the second attempt is from the group of local government executive, a former local government executive who texted me, yung kapatid niya, and who even called up another very close person. Baka daw pwedeng mag-abogado ako or my former law partners sa criminal cases nila. So that is these insinuations, these attempts are very insulting. I'm not happy at all, and that's why I brought it out in the open.
And I'm assuming, attorney, hindi po natin sila pwedeng pangalanan ngayon.
Subukan pa nila uli, susunugin ko sila.
Okay. Dito nyo na lang po sabihin sa amin when you decide, sir, attorney. But on that po, I was wondering before we let you go, prior to this issue ng missing sabungeros na nalilink po dito sa mga 12 officers na ito, meron pa po ba silang prior cases before this?
I'm aware of a previous case. I don't know if some office has mentioned it. But previous admin case was filed against a number of the same policemen. Sadly, yung nakita kong case, dismissed yung case. It's
Anong
not a
case po yun?
it's not a
Very quick na lang po. Ano pong case yun? Is it also related dun sa sinasabi nila na mga
Drug war?
Or other case pa po ito?
It is a drug war case. A drug war case kung saan yung mga taong involved dito, karamihan sa kanila or the main players have been sued. It is an admin case, not filed with the NAPOLCOM, but these men got scot-free. So, totoo lang, nakita ko yung ebidensya, nakita ko yung paano, ano yung pagkakasulat ng desisyon. Totoo niya na disappointed ako doon. Kasi kung yun, dinismiss na noon pa, wala na tayong pinag-uusapan ngayon dito.
Yes, that's right.
importante yung mabilis yung aksyon, importante na tama yung desisyon.
Right.
Sa ako na siguro pangalanan yung opisina na nag-dismiss nung kaso
Sige.
laban
Okay.
sa pero
Ato-
sa lublob ko, pambira naman tong opisina ito. At least
Attorney,
doon.
Attorney, dito mo pangalanan, tawagan ka namin ulit.
Oh,
Ah.
tsaka yung nagsusuhol sa'yo, attorney. Sunugin natin.
We will continue to get,
Okay.
promise yan, we will continue to get in touch with you regarding this development of the case. For the meantime, maraming salamat po sa inyong oras, Napolcom Commissioner, Attorney Rafael Vicente Calinisan.